seems like people just get all personal, like, if they have some expectations.
Hey, what's up, guys? Jukebox here, 199 here. I'm doing a 1v1 13-lap race on the Silverstone. Racing this guy, joe2539 or something like that, and you know, he's the only one to join my lobby, and I don't do many 1v1s in this game, so I thought it'd be a good idea to make one and make a video. I was thinking this could be a really cool race, and I could make a video out of it, so that's kind of what I'm doing. And we're on Silverstone, and you know, if you play this track on an F1 game, it's slightly different than if you're playing with street cars or race cars, you know. It's a lot different because the track layout's the F1 layout, and it's just totally different now. So I was kind of off rhythm here at the beginning, like we're starting here on the second lap, but it kind of took me a couple laps till I got my bearings and figured out, you know, when to brake for the corners, you know, what gears to be in, and there's a gear indicator, so I always try to follow that. But just trying to get it right, you know, for this track. So it's like there's this thing where, like, I start off, like, I'm in qualifying, and you get DRS, and you're using your curves with your DRS on the straightaways. So after a few laps of that, you're in rhythm with your DRS. So when the race starts, you don't have DRS. You're kind of entering the corners, you're not entering them as fast, and you just don't know. You just off rhythm a little bit. I don't know if that happens to any of you guys, but it happens. It's been happening to me lately. So I'm behind Joe right here. He's got the lead off the bat, and yeah, so I got to catch up to him, and we're on lap 3 now, and so yeah, I think I catch up to him pretty quick here. Take the lead while he pits, and we're rolling right along here.
The car behind is
and
a set of prime tires.
yeah, so anyway, I take the lead here, and this is what comes into play in this race is that I have my pit strategy set up all wrong, my race strategy. Basically what I did was I meant to start on prime tires and switch to options at the first pit stop, so I've been messing around with that strategy a little bit. But then I started on options, and then I have options set at my pit under my race strategy, so it's kind of stupid. So you'll see that come into effect later. So yeah, rolling around here. Just trying to keep the lead for a bit, you know. I don't want to give my opponent any easy pass or any easy anything. I'm out here to kick ass and take names, basically. I'm really in love with this game. I mean, a lot of people that played 2010 and 2011 dislike the handling a little bit. Maybe not now, but I mean, when the initially when the game first launched, people were like, I don't want to say disappointed, but they were just unfamiliar with how the cars handled for the real F1 drivers this year, which is pretty much how they handle in the game. So it's like it's just an adjustment, you know. And I found I liked the adjustment, and I liked the way this game handles, and it's more sim, like I said in my last video. And here I'm gonna hit the pit sometime soon, and I said I'm fine. I'm like you know, quarter of the track ahead. I kind of guessed it wrong. I should have pitted like the next like 2 laps after this one, but I went for it. So I pit here, and yeah, he's gonna retake the lead. So then, you know, I'm gonna have to fight it out, and this is what happens when I get in racing times. I really want to beat somebody, or I really want to win. Like, I'll just be like a laser and just narrow in my focus, and that's what I did. And half of this video is going to be an apology to Joe, and just to say, man, hey, you know, I kind of what happens later on is I kind of bump him, we get tangled up, and he got really upset of me, and I just want to apologize, say, hey, man, you know, I didn't mean to wreck you there. It was a tight battle between us two. It was a crazy race, and I didn't really want to take away his chances of winning, but you know, that's not what I meant to do. So, personal apology, sorry, Joe, and hope to see you online again, dude. But we'll go further into detail. Lap 5 right now, I believe. Lap 4, lap 5, something like that. I think I have a little loop of this music I made at the intro, so I don't know how this commentary is going to link up. So let me know in the comments below how it goes. So yeah, I'm not going to give any specific track knowledge away here. I'm just going to talk about the race in general. So it's lap 5, around lap 5. I'm kind of getting more in the rhythm, figuring out these turns, and he's got, I don't know, yeah, he's got a 4-second lead on me, so that's that. You know, nothing I can do about that. But I'm kind of just trying to inch away at the win here. I'm in my trusty McLaren, Mercedes McLaren Vodafone car. It's my favorite car in the game. I love the way the engine sounds. The way it handles for me is particularly favorable. I'm just really F1 cars in this game. It's not like some cars are faster. Yes, if you're running equal under the car performance, and it's a pretty fair game, you know. And you know, I don't know. It's just
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is
what I recommend if you get this game. Just start out in a car that looks cool to you, and just get used to it, man. Work on some different tunes for different tracks, and just get familiar with it. And that's just how you get in a groove in this game, you know. So recently, what's going on with my channel? I've been thinking about this for a while, and although I love making racing commentaries, I'm really into that drifting, Forza stuff, F1, you know, and also I have Call of Duty gameplay randomly, Halo gameplay once in a while. I don't know how to do this. Like, some people get into YouTube and it's like, how do we go from what our niche is in the YouTube community and make another niche in this other gameplay category? You know, how do we transfer and make good gameplay videos for other games and like still be successful? Then I found it to be really hard and discouraging. Like, I'll put a Halo Reach montage out. I'm not really good at making montage. I don't really know what I'm doing. Just trying to throw some clips together and some music and make some cool clips and experimenting with it, you know, and it doesn't turn out real well, and you know, so maybe I don't really know. I guess maybe partly because I'm more versed in racing games that my racing gameplays come off, you know, pretty well, you know, like people think, you know, I'm pretty fast or I know what I'm doing, or, you know, stuff like that. So anything you're more of an expert in, you're going to be more successful in that because you have more experience to draw knowledge and make good gameplays with. So that's the hard part with trying to play other games and making money or being successful off those kind of videos is not easy. That's kind of hard because I play a lot of other stuff. I mean, I love racing games. They're my #1 passion in gaming, but I like other games as well. I like playing Halo more. Like, I play Call of Duty once in a while. I like playing Halo. That's just how I feel now. I just like playing those games sometimes. But you know, my channel is what it is, and I gotta go with what works for me. And you know, I just go through different times where times I'm really inspired and I'm racing and I'm having a good time in these different games. Other times where I'm not feeling it, you know, and it's just ups and downs, man, you know, general stuff. But yeah, lately I've been really up. I've been psyched on F1. I've been going hard. I'll have to pull up my stat sheet for another video. I have like 40 podiums and 5 wins, which isn't great, you know. I'm kind of I don't want to say a novice, but I'm kind of intermediate at this game. You know, I don't win like every race. There's people out there like Capzone, guy I streamed with. You know, he's a threat to win every race. And other guys I race with, you know, a lot of the European guys, Brazilian guys, like, they're talented. They've been playing this series for a while. They have more of a world kind of racing background with F1 and stuff, and so they've been following the real sport for a while now. So I haven't been. I just got into it. So it'll take me a while before I'm, you know, pretty beast at the game. You know, I'm getting there. Like, I'm getting quality finishes. And a lot of times these races is just like in F1, it's just keeping your car off the track. I mean, on the track, and like not wrecking and finishing races. That'll give you XP every time, you know. And if you set the bar real high, like you're gonna go out and you're gonna go breakneck speed trying to qualify first, and if you don't win the race or don't get in the podium, you're not gonna get XP for that. So like raising your level up, it's just like, you know, qualify. That sounds stupid. You always want to go for the top time, but you want your qualifying to be what your race results are going to be. That way you hit your XP, you know. It's just common sense. So yeah, check up on the race. I'm Still in second. I think I'm running mix 3 around one of these laps, and I'm just trying to catch up to him. I'm going balls to the wall, just really driving there. I'm like in laser mode, trying to catch up to this guy. He's super focused, and my stamina and my concentration in these long races is definitely getting better. I mean, I see lobbies sometimes. People are running like 50 lap races, and maybe I'll do one of those sometime soon. But that's a whole nother game right there. 15 laps I can handle now, but 50 laps is crazy. That's just a lot of. I mean, people do it in all these games sometimes, but it's nuts. Okay, so I think around this lap I catch up to him. Catching up to him. Trying to pressure him. I think I pressure him for a few laps in a row before I go for the win. Just trying to hold my ground and trying to get past this guy. But as you'll see in these next 4 or 5 laps or 6 laps, I don't know where the commentary is matching up with the gameplay. Sorry for that, guys, but I can't really, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, what I have to do is I have to pass him and get a lead on him and pit the lap before the finish lap and then still win the race. That's what I'm faced with in this challenge. This is why I think this video is kind of interesting, because I messed up my pit strategy and my tire strategy. So what I have to do is just get in front of him, pit, and still win the race. That's going to be really hard to do. Here I go for I'm trying to pass him. I think he gets back ahead of me sometime around this lap. Yeah, there he goes. I don't know how that's gonna. I don't know how this is gonna work. Hopefully it works all right. So. But yeah, I think this game, comparatively to, I know in the last video I talked about Horizon. I don't know. There's not many people that saw my last video. The quality wasn't great, so sorry about that, guys. But if you listen to the commentary, you'll see what I'm talking. I like Forza Horizon as just a game. Like compared to, put it on the grounds of being a video game, it's pretty good. But compared to like a game like F1 and Forza 4, it's just. I'm disappointed in the game. I'm not happy with it. I'm still going to play it and try to make commentaries, but I'm not psyched on it. So, yeah. So,
this is exactly what we need.
So I don't know. And I'm thinking about buying World Rally Championship 3 for PC. They have an Evo 3 in there. Nod. So hopefully I'll be driving that car around in World Rally Championship 3. That's a PC game. I want to check it out and see what the Togey's like on there. See if they have. I'm sure they're gonna have a mix of snowy mountain roads, gravel, sand. Hopefully they'll have some asphalt stuff in there. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking about picking that game up and hoping Project Cars will update, add some more cars. Add I don't know if they're gonna add multiplayer to any of the builds before release, but that would be nice somewhere down the line. Get into that game. Hopefully they start perfecting that game and see what they come out of that. And if you want to check out Project Cars and if you have a PC that can run it, I'll leave a link in the description. This is like the whole time I was racing this, I was kind of thinking like, ooh, this is kind of like a 1v1 battle. That's right up my alley, but yeah, I don't know. On a circuit track, it's a totally different ball game, but it's still like, keep within striking distance and pass him at the right time and go for the win, which I'm all about. I think somewhere around here I'm going to go for the pass. I got DRS enabled. Here we go. I think I'm going to go for it. And there it is. I bumped him a little bit. He gets tangled up in me around somewhere around the 11th or 10th, 11th, 12th lap, somewhere around that. I think it's on the 11th lap, and so yeah, get tangled up. He falls back. Now I'm gonna come up on section 2 and 3, and I'm gonna have to decide whether I'm gonna pit or not. Regardless, he was really upset, cussing me out and stuff, and I apologized to him on a voice message. So So Joe, if you watch this video, man, my bad, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get tangled up with you and cause you to lose the race, man. It's unfortunate, but you know. So my sincere condolences, because I know you wanted to win the race just as bad as I did. I know for damn sure about that. And yeah, coming down to the end here. Yeah, 11th lap at the pit. I'm gonna enter. Try to keep my lead and win the race, and that's what I do. Next time I won't be such, won't be such a bitch to, excuse me, no, that's not the right word. Next time it won't be, won't mess up my pit strategy to win the race. And I have to do something stupid to win the race, like pit on one of the second to last lap and win the race. I don't want to have to do that, but, I don't know, I did. So yeah, I guess the actual F1 2012 season wrapped up, and yeah, I guess Red Bull wins again, huh? Next year I'm hoping Hamilton's a little more consistent and gets a championship. He's the main guy I'm rooting for. I'm a big Lewis Hamilton fan, and so yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I don't know. Hopefully I'd like to go to Austin or something, watch the race there. I think that would be really badass. And just watch an actual F1 race would be crazy. Sounds fun. I've only been to like one real race in my life, and that was at Laguna Seca, and I watched the American Le Mans Cup Championship there, and that was a crazy race. That was awesome. So if I could, I'd like to go to a lot of more real automotive events and really check out different scenes and different things. Like, I'd like to get me part of my own that's kind of quick and fun. So that's always on the back burner for me, it seems like, but that's something I'd like to do eventually. So yeah, if you guys like this video, and give me some notes about the quality and stuff, and I'm trying to work out the details of trying to make these videos clean and good sound, and framed right, or the size of them correct and stuff. And thank you for the support on my Horizon, my last Forza 4 video. Really appreciate that. That's been really good for my channel, and I can tell when I nail a commentary and a quality of a video and an interesting race, it does really well. When I don't get many views. I mean, it's really black and white. Last lap, I believe, sometime around this point, just kind of got like 6-7 second lead or something. Just trying to not mess up and not give my opponent a chance to come back, and it's kind of a shameful victory, but I'm glad I won the race, even though we got tangled up and stuff happens online. But I don't know, I'm glad I won the race, even though it wasn't the cleanest or the most perfect victory, but I'm psyched on it, so I'll say that. So yeah, hopefully Forza 5, what is that, 2013, 14 maybe, I don't know. Maybe it'll be a next-gen console release, which will be cool. And hopefully that game will rock. Hopefully it'll be what they said not what they said, they didn't say anything what they were going to put in Forza 4, but hopefully it'll have the stuff that we're looking for, the community's looking for, and hopefully it lives up to the great Forza name. So yeah. So this commentary is coming to a close. I get the win, and so yeah, if you're new to my channel,
well done.
please consider subscribing, and I'm going to be coming out with a lot more content, and so yeah, please give me a chance if you're unsure of my skills or my commentary style, whatever. I think I'll impress you guys with some of my videos, and as always, please rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.